Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays. It's time for the December 2022 Premodern Online Monthly. And for all you spice lovers out there, I got you a little present. This is a deck that I've been working on for several months now. This is Contamination. As many of you know, I really like to take some, underexplored cards of the format, some of those best cards that no one's playing, and build around those. And yeah, Contamination is a card that occasionally showed up in the old extended. It was definitely a standard deck way back in the day, especially with Nether Spirit, and it's one that I've been looking to really break in the format. It's a very powerful effect, 2 and a black enchantment. During your upkeep, you have to sacrifice a creature, otherwise you sacrifice Contamination, and then whenever a land is tapped for mana, it produces 1 black instead of its normal type and amount. So this can really just completely lock people out of the game as long as you can, keep costs going. So originally, this deck has gone through, several different iterations. I paired Contamination along with Braids. Cabal Minion is kind of a backup lock, and eventually cut the Braids here, but it's always revolved around Buried Alive. Originally, I did have the Buried Alive plus Zombie Infestation, just with Squeeze, to be able to keep generating zombie tokens, but I also had Ashen Ghouls and Nether Spirits to be able to recur creatures. I ended up cutting those though, because Buried Alive, you need an additional creature, on top of Buried Alive to keep like that Ashen Ghoul cycle going. So we're all in just with Buried Alive, but on top of the Squeeze, I then added Krovikan Horrors. So this is a lot like a Squee effect, but it will trigger at the end of each turn, not just your turn, but the opponent's turn. But it does require another creature to be on top of it. But if that happens, you get it back to your hand. That's obviously very easy to do when you have Zombie Infestation. You just stack it so you have either 2 horrors or a horror and then a Squee. This helps us to be able to get the infestation chain going even without Buried Alive. With basically 8 copies of Squee in your deck, it's very possible that you just naturally draw them. We have the typical Black Disruption and Duress and Cabal Therapy. I also included a couple Firestorms just to deal with weenie decks. This is to be able to clear out decks which can get under you before you get the Contamination lock going. And but a big progress in this deck was the addition of Gamble. And I stole this, from someone who kind of posted a zombie spark type list with, Ashen Ghouls and Nether Spirits, all that in the deck. And it was more kind of like an aggro mid-range type deck, where this is more of, a prison deck. But Gamble just fits this deck perfectly. You have the Squeeze and the Horrors right there, which you don't mind discarding a lot of the time. And Gamble just helps you to be able to find that key piece. It really ties, things together, so that you can effectively, you can reliably get Contamination each game. That's the whole point of it. Have one main deck, Null Rod. I used to run them just all on the board, but with all Lotus Petals and Mox Diamonds, around, I think having a main deck Null Rod is really important. Worst case, just gets discarded to Zombie Infestation for a token. That's really important. And some people are starting to, main deck Graveyard Hate. Parfait will play like a Tormod's Crypt or something like that. We don't want those around because our deck relies on the graveyard. Then for the lands, and this is another big thing in the beginning, was the addition of Rishadan Port. Because originally I had Dark Ritual in this deck. However, once you take a look at the deck, you don't really have anything to Ritual into except for Buried Alive. And you really just need like Ritual, Buried Alive, turn 2 Zombie Infestation to make that worth it. I wanted, each card which I'm using like a Dark Ritual, that's 1 less card that I can use for a zombie. And so I realized, quite early on, that Dark Ritual just didn't do very much. And then adding the port into there really just adds like another level of disruption. I believe I always had Wastelands from the very beginning. And just a deck with 4 Duress, 4 Therapies, 4 ports, 4 Wastelands. that's going to give a hard time to a lot of decks. You know, I will be able to interact, you know, and keep you from being able to do your thing. And then rounding out that is just the mana base here. So 4 Bloodstained Mire, Sulfurous Springs, 1 mountain, 5 swamps. I've got 2 Urborg Volcanoes just to be able to reliably, you know, hit that red mana. This effectively gives me, I mean, 11 red sources right there. So, you know, that's pretty good as far as pre-modern standards go, to be able to reliably hit that. And, you know, obviously the black sources. But yeah, there's no double black pips in this deck, which is another beauty of it. Reason why you really don't need Dark Ritual. You don't need it, you know, to be able to reliably have Hypnotic Spectre or Bottomless Pit, anything like that. Then the sideboard, I got 4 Engineered Plagues. I've just decided that I'm not going to lose to elves or goblins. And, you know, it's just very good against a lot of different aggro strategies. So complementing the main deck Firestorms, I don't want to lose to anything low to the ground. 3 Diabolic Edicts. I should mention there was a Snuff Out as well in the main deck. The main deck Snuff Out is just, you know, to be able to respect Friction Dreadnought, and any other, you know, go tall, you know, type strategies, maybe Reanimator, just have them right there. But I might be kind of soft. I'm probably most soft to something like Dreadnought game 1. Diabolic Edict, though, really helps to plug up that hole. 3 Coffin Purge. This is a graveyard hate that I've gone with. So it's just 1 black for an instant, and you can move target card into graveyard from the game. It's got flashback for a black. And the reason why I'm playing that is because I'm expecting to have to play Null Rod, you know, 3 copies of Null Rod after board, just with the prevalence of Tormod's Crypts and Friction Furnace, those types of things. I really need to protect my graveyard, so Null Rod is a hedge against that. And Coffin Purge allows me to be able to play Graveyard Hate without, you know, having to play my own Crypts, which then get turned off by my Null Rods. And then 2 Dystopias just to round out the sideboard. You know, pretty essential, I think, in any type of, you know, black-based deck. You know, it just deals with troublesome enchantments, which normally black has a difficult time doing. So I think this deck is actually pretty good and solid. I don't expect this, you know, to be a disaster by any means. I took this through a small league and did just fine with it. But it's definitely something different, you know, in the format. And again, I find it really sweet just to find these cards like Contamination and find a shell with them. So I put a lot of work into it, and I hope you guys like it. You know, I'd be thrilled to, you know, to do a 4-2 or better with this deck. And with that said, let's move on to the matches, see how everything goes.
All right, I will keep it, and I'm going to bottom that.
I'm gonna bottom this.
Okay. All right, I'll go Mountain Pass.
All right, Mountain Pass. That's like the saddest version of Magic.
I know, super sad.
Bloodstained Mire, fetch 19. Yeah. I'm gonna get a swamp and Duress you.
Sure. You got a War Chief, Foothills, Ringleader, Mountain, Pile Driver.
All right. That is what happens when you play against goblins. Your Duresses are dead.
Duresses are not great.
All right, I will pass to you.
All right, draw. I'll play a Foothills, go to 19 and crack it. Mountain. Pile Driver.
Yep.
Go.
Untap, draw. Play Mountain.
Yep.
Zombie Infestation.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Past you.
So you have to remind me what that does again. Discard 2 cards?
Discard 2 cards from my hand to put a 2/2 zombie into play.
Gotcha.
I have
All
4
right.
in
Cards in hand?
4.
4, thanks. Okay. Draw. Mountain.
Yep.
War Chief.
Yep.
Attack for 5.
All right. Take 5. Go to 14.
Pass.
Untap. Draw. Sulfurous Springs.
Yep.
Buried Alive.
Yes. Squee City. Oh. What is the Krovikan Horror trigger to come back again?
So it has to have, it triggers each end of turn, so both mine and yours, and then it has to have a creature directly above it, so it'll be stacked like that.
Okay. And then it just comes back for free?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Let's see, do I want anything? Let's see, so you got a ringleader. What's the worst that can happen? So I do. All right, so those goes like that. All right, I'll go to my end step and I'll get the horrors back.
Yep.
And your turn.
All right. I will untap, draw. Land for turn. Cards in hand?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 of which you know are horrors.
5, okay. All right. I'll cast the Ringleader.
Okay.
Good top 4. Og Fanatic. Wasteland. Sharpshooter. Siege Gang Commander.
Okay.
Wasteland goes on the bottom. Five cards. I will cast the Mog Fanatic.
Okay.
And thinking.
Yep.
I'm actually going to pass.
Still in your main phase, I'm going to discard the 2 horrors. I'll get a zombie.
Yep.
And if we're still good to go to your end step.
Yep, that works.
Yep. I'll get the horror back. I will untap, upkeep, Squee returns.
Yep.
I will draw. All right, real talk here. All right, let's see how I want to do this. Because if I do. Yeah, I think this all works. I'll make a token, make another zombie.
Yep.
And I will just go ahead, I will cast Contamination.
And what's that do again?
So everything now makes black mana only. Every land.
Everything makes black mana only. That sucks.
And at the beginning of my upkeep, I have to sacrifice a creature or sacrifice Contamination.
Okay, so I think I'm fully locked out.
That is the plan.
Yeah.
I will. Yep.
You have Squee and Horror. Yeah, I'm fully locked out. You got it.
Okay.
Yep, I'll try it.
Yeah, I'll keep.
All right. Blackie, go.
There he is. Draw.
My buddy.
Swamp Pass.
Untap. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Attack for 1.
I'm at 19. Do your worst.
I wish I had something a little better. Just a War Chief, and then I'll cast a Mog Fanatic and pass.
Draw. I will play Swamp, and I'll play ZI.
Yep.
And pass to you.
Untap. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Hit Foothills. Crack it. Go to 19.
Mm-hmm.
Grab a Forest. I will try to naturalize your ZI.
That is unfortunate. I'm gonna go ahead, discard 2 Squeeze.
Oof.
And then Wasteland plus Sulfurous Springs. I'll make 2 zombies.
Okay.
And then naturalize resolves.
All right. Pass with 2 cards.
Untap, get the Squeeze.
Yep.
And let's draw. I'll play Mountain, and I'll play my own Goblin.
Sure.
All right, pass to you.
Untap, draw. The Wood Foothills, go to 18, crack it. Grab a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm gonna cycle Gem Palm Incinerator and toast one of your zombies.
Okay, zombie down.
Draw. Cast a Mog Fanatic.
Okay.
Cards in hand.
3. One of which you know is Squee.
Yeah. I'll pass the turn.
Untap, draw. I'll play Port.
Yep.
I'll pass to you, stop on your upkeep.
All right, stop.
Port the Forest.
Okay. Draw. I'm gonna kill your zombie with my 2 Mog Fanatics.
Okay.
And come over with the War Chief.
Attacking with the War Chief. I think I take it. 17.
Okay. Second main. Lackey. Pass.
Sadly, I cannot play out the second Squee. I mean, I can, but it doesn't do much good.
I have a rip sleeve here. I'm just going to find a new one. Okay.
All right. I will play another ZI.
Ooh. All right.
I will pass to you and stop on your upkeep.
Yep.
And tap the forest.
Okay. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, how many cards again?
3.
3. One, 2. Gas Goblin Matron.
Okay.
I'll grab a ringleader.
Okay.
And I will pass.
Untap. Draw. Yeah, I don't think that matters. Okay.
Yummy.
Buried alive?
Yep, Buried Alive's good.
Or... And Squee.
Okay.
All right, stack them like that, and then I'll pass to you, and in step, get the horse back.
Gotcha. Untap. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Land for turn. Ringleader.
Sure.
Ringleader. Mog Fanatic. Mountain. Tormod's Crypt. Crypt goes to the bottom, unfortunately. So you have 2 horrors, 1 Squee. How many total cards? 5?
I have 5 in hand, yeah.
All right. So you can throw. Yeah. I will cast a Matron.
Okay.
Grab a Goblin King.
Mm-hmm.
And pass.
End of turn, I will discard the 2 horrors, make a zombie.
Yep.
I will discard Squee and Urborg Volcano, make another zombie.
Yep.
Untap, draw. Contamination.
Yep.
Let's see. I forgot to get Squeeze back, but that's my fault.
Oh, forgot to get your horrors. Wait, could you do it at end of turn?
I could have done it, yeah, at end of turn, gotten one of it or both of them back. It's on me for sloppy gameplay. All right, but then I will pass to you, and end of turn, horrors come back.
Okay. All right. Untap. Draw. Swamp. Go.
Main phase, I'll make a zombie. And then at the end step, I'll get 1 horror back.
Yep.
Untap, sacrifice this Squee. I'll get the other Squeeze back. There's 2 of them. Draw for turn. Oop, there we go. Yep. Null Rod.
Nice.
And I will discard these 2, make a zombie token, and then I will pass to you.
I think I am dead. I can't crypt you.
At this point, I've got three Squeeze and 2 horrors. And if I play 1 horror, the horror has an activated ability. He can start pinging off creatures.
And I can't even use my crypts, right?
Correct.
Yeah. That's it. Good game.
All right. Good game.
Yeah, that was poor. That was actually really poor play by me. I should have gotten Goblin King on the board way earlier. That was pretty dumb. And I also, I don't know if I had an opportunity to. I should have searched up the Goblin King, and I probably should have just gotten a Skirk Prospector on the board.
Prospector would have been pretty good. That definitely,
It
helps me out a lot.
At least. That was just not good thinking on my part. If I get a Goblin King on the board, though,
yeah, when I discarded, after I discarded the Sulfurous Springs and then played out the basic mountain, I'm like, I was just hoping that that wouldn't come back to haunt me. I was like, I did not think about Goblin King.
Yeah, that was once that mountain was on the board, that was just so dumb on my part. But yeah, that's that's a pretty tough matchup for this deck, I think. I don't know. I mean, I have a chance with Crypts in my sideboard and Naturalizes, but
yeah, Naturalize is probably the best one, and a reason for me not to board out of therapies entirely, but I'm not sure what else I bring in. I kept in a Snuff Out. I was originally thinking of cutting that, but then didn't, because I just figured turn 1 Lackey helps out against.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe I don't fight you on that access, because I've got 2 Firestorms main deck.
Oh, nice.
And then I've got the Engineered Plagues, so it might be that I just don't try to fight the early Lackey, and I just try to wipe up mid game. All right, I'll keep this.
Let's see. and a mulligan.
Okay.
Where you live?
So I'm in Temecula right now.
Okay. Where's Temecula?
So if you're on the I-15, it's a Riverside County.
Okay.
But I'm like an hour north of San Diego on
Yeah.
I-15.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, a little ways, 40-ish minutes south of Corona.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, but I was born near Long Beach in that
Oh, cool.
area, and yeah, we were there for like my first 8 years.
Okay.
Moved out to the high desert, and then kind of back down and around. So, and middle's good for you. Yeah, so it's funny going to Lawndale. I hadn't been around, that area in a long, long time, but saw signs for, I was like, hey, I used to go to school right over there. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, that's cool. All right, I'll keep.
Okay. All right. I'll lead us off with a swamp and then a duress.
Okay. So you have birds. Unearth is my only non-creature, non-land.
Okay.
Elvis Spirit Guide and 3 lamps.
All right. Well, the Unearth is gone, and then I will pass to you.
I'll play Brushland and a Birds of Paradise, and I'll pass.
Okay. All right. 19. Untap. Draw. Swamp. Zombie Infestation.
Okay.
I will discard a Krovikan Horror and Squee.
Okay.
Make a token. And then I'll go to my end step, and
Yep.
Horror will return.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Tap, draw. Play a Reflecting Pool, and I will cast a Spirit Guide.
Sure.
I'll pass.
Untap. Squee returns. I'll draw. Attack for 2.
I'll block.
Okay. I will then cast a Duress.
All right. I got another land and a Shapeshifter.
Okay. I'm going to play a Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to go ahead and make a token.
Okay.
I'll fetch to 19.
Okay.
I will grab a mountain. I'm going to go ahead and therapy you, naming Volrash Shapeshifter.
Okay.
And then I'll move to my instep, and Krovikan Horror will come back to my hand. You can go ahead while I finish shuffling.
Play Llanowar Waste, and I'll pass.
All right. Untap. Squee comes back. Draw for turn. I will attack for 2.
All right, 17.
I'll make a token.
Okay.
Go to my instep. 4.
Yep. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Play a gemstone, and I will cast a survival.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Before we move to your instep, I'm going to discard Krovikan Horror and another Squee.
Yep.
I'll make a token.
Okay.
And then as we go to your instep, Horror will come back.
Okay.
Untap. Get the squeeze. And draw. Swing for 6.
Okay, I'll take it. 11. I'm down to 11.
And then I will go ahead. I'll make a token.
Okay.
And then pass to you.
Okay.
Or it comes back.
Yep. 4 tokens. Draw. Play a Lanor Waste. 11 life. Let's see. All right, I will tap 1 green.
Okay.
Discard Shapeshifter.
Okay.
For survival. How many? You have 3 cards in hand?
3 cards in hand. 2 of which you know.
Can you? What is this Krovikan Horror again?
Krovikan Horror. So it's a 2/2 for 4 mana. Yeah. And at the end of any turn, if it's in my graveyard with a creature card directly above it, I can put it into my hand. Okay. And then it has an activated ability for 1 colorless, sacrifice a creature to have Krovikan Horror deal 1 damage to target creature or player.
Okay. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Guess I do that. All right, I'll get a Hermit Druid.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Hermit Druid.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
So before we go to your instep, I'm gonna make another zombie.
Yep.
We go to my instep. Zombie comes back, and then I'm gonna discard Krovikan Horror and Squee to make another zombie.
Okay.
And I'll untap, and then the squeeze will come back.
Yep.
All right, draw for turn. And let's attack for 12.
Okay, I'll chump one with the birds.
Okay. So you take 10, go to 1. No cards in your hand?
Correct.
I don't believe I have any other plays at this point. I will, however, discard 2 squeeze, make another token, and then go to my instep.
Okay.
And horror comes back.
All right. So untap during my upkeep. Shoot. You're at 19, right?
I'm at 19, yeah.
Um, mm, all right, I'm going to go to draw.
Sure.
All right, good game.
Okay.
Okay, I'll keep and I'll put back. All right, I'll go gemstone, birds.
Okay. All right, I'll draw. I'll play Sulfurous Springs. I'll
Okay.
go to 19. And let's see. I'll play Gamble.
Okay. Middle's fine or whatever, yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 7 here. Would you like to just pick, or do you want to roll for it?
You can just do the fourth one.
Fourth one? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Contamination,
Okay.
and I'll pass.
Did you say contamination?
Contamination.
Oh shoot. Okay. Yep. That's a good one. But all right. I'll draw. Play a reflecting pool, and I'll cast Wall of Roots.
Okay.
I'll pass.
Untap, I'll draw. I'm going to play Swamp.
Okay.
I will play ZI
Yep.
and pass to you.
Untap. Draw. Play a reflecting pool. I'll cast a birds.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Untap, draw. Swamp.
Okay.
Buried Alive.
Okay.
All right. I will then go to my end step,
Okay.
and Horrors will return.
Yep.
And you're up.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'll play City. Let's see. All right, I'll move to instep.
All right. Before we get there, I will discard 2 Horrors. I'll make a zombie.
Okay, and in response, I'm gonna Ray of Revelation to Infestation.
Do I want to do anything else besides that? I don't. So that will be destroyed. And if we move back to your end step, 1 Horror will come back.
Okay.
All right. Okay, I will untap, Squeeze return, or 1 Squee returns. So spoiled having 3 Squees last game.
Squeeze sometimes are quite good.
All right, I'll draw. I will play Port.
Okay.
How many cards do you have in your hand?
1.
Just 1. Okay. I'll play Krovikan Horror,
Okay.
and then I'm going to pass to you.
All right. Draw. I'm gonna cast a Hermit Druid.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
Untap. And draw. I will play Port.
Okay.
I'll attack for 4.
I'll block 1 with the wall.
Okay.
Take 2.
Let's see. I'm going to take 1.
Okay.
Go to 18. I'm going to play Squee.
Yep.
I'm going to activate Krovikan Horror, sacrificing Squee, do 1 damage to the Hermit Druid.
Yep. That's good.
And with 4 in hand, I will pass.
4.
4 in hand. Yep.
Okay, cool. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. I'll pass.
Untap. Squee comes back. I'll draw for turn. I will swing for 4.
All right, I'll block 1.
Okay.
So that's a 16.
I'll take 1 going to 17. I'll play Squee.
Yep.
Yeah, I should just do it now. I will go ahead. I'm going to sack Squee. I'm going to take out your, one of the birds.
Okay.
And then I will pass with 5.
All right. Draw. I will cast Psychotog.
Okay, Psychotog's good.
And I will pass.
All right, we'll untap. Squee comes back. And draw for turn. Oh, don't mind that. Let's cast a Duress.
All right. Resolves. I have a Hermit Druid and an Acroma.
All right. And then I will take another one, go into 16. I'll play out Squee.
Yep.
And I will pass to you.
All right. Untap. Draw. I'll pass.
In a turn, I will go ahead, activate Squee, and I will deal 1 to your birds.
Yep.
Untap. Squee comes back. Draw. Play Sulfurous Springs. So what I need for that? Because I need... doesn't work. That should, okay. Wait a minute. No, that works. Okay. Colorless on the springs. I'll cast Berry Life.
Okay.
Let's see. All right, so put him in like that. And then I'll take a point, go to 15, and I will cast Squee.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you and go to my end step,
Okay.
or it comes back.
All right. So how many cards do you have in? Oh,
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
cool. Okay. Draw. Hmm. Play a reflecting pool.
Okay.
I'll pass.
All right, I will untap. Squeeze your turn. And draw. Play mountain.
Okay.
It's unfortunate. I'll move 2 attacks and attack for 4.
Hmm. Okay, I'll block the Krosan with the wall and Psychotog on the zombie.
Okay.
Before damage, I'll remove these 2 birds to pump Psychotog.
Okay. So he's a 2, 3. All right, we'll go to damage. So Psychotog has 2 damage marked on him.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead. I will throw Squee at Psychotog.
All right, I will discard this Hermit Druid.
Okay. One, 2, 3. Colorless on the springs. I'll play another Squee.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you, stop on your upkeep.
All right.
And I'm gonna port your city.
All right, so I take it. All right, draw. I'm going to move to combat.
Sure.
I'll attack with the Psychotog.
I'll block.
Okay. Play a Gemstone Mine, and I'll pass.
Untap. Squeeze your turn. I believe that's it. Yeah, that Krovikan Horror is lost. Never coming back. Draw. Play Squee?
Yep.
Let's see, I want to tap like, my bad. Tap like that.
Okay.
And I'll tap Springs for Colorless. I will play out another Horror.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you.
All right.
7 in hand.
7 in hand. Okay. Draw. Play a coast. Take a damage. Put a counter on the wall, and I'm gonna cast a chroma. Right? 1, 2, 3,
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Move to combat.
Sure.
I'll attack with the chroma,
All right. I go to 9.
and I'll pass.
All right. I think a chroma beats me. I will draw. Play Springs. Buys me. Let's see. No, because that's not gonna. It's not gonna help. I'm gonna throw Squee at you.
Okay, 13.
I will play another Squee.
Okay.
And I will pass to you, stop on your upkeep.
Okay.
And we'll port the city.
Okay. 12. Draw. I'll attack. Move to attacks. Attack
Sure.
with a chroma.
Go to 3.
I'm gonna play a Hermit Druid.
Okay.
And I'll pass.
In a turn, I'm gonna activate Krovikan Horror, throw them at you.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll throw Squee at you.
Okay. So I'm at 10.
Yeah. I don't think there is. I have to draw. Nope. Yep.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I had enough mana even to make like I'd have to put so many zombies into play. That was kind of like my thinking.
Oh yeah, just put a bunch of zombies in, and then yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool interaction though.
Not quite enough. Yeah. Weird draws.
I'm gonna keep 7.
I'll keep this 6. I will send that to the bottom.
All right.
I'll lead off with a swamp and pass.
All right. Draw. We have my coast. Excellent Spirit Guide.
Okay.
And I'll cast a Hermit Druid.
Whoa. All right.
And I'll pass.
Draw. I'll cast Sulfurous Springs.
Okay.
And I will therapy you.
All right.
I'll name Unearth.
Got it. So we got Shallow Grave,
Okay.
Hermit Druid, Unearth, and City of Brass and Gemstone Mine.
Okay. All right. I will pass to you.
All right. Draw.
Mhm.
Play City of Brass. I'll pass.
Untap. I'll draw. I'll play Mountain.
Okay.
Engineer Plague.
Let's see. All right. In response, I will activate Hermit Druid.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. All right.
So what's on top of your deck? Or
Yeah,
top of your graveyard?
so Unearth is top card.
Okay.
And then Krosan Reclamation.
Okay.
And then Volrath Shapeshifter, then Karmic Guide, then Psychotog, then Achroma, and then Cabal Therapy.
All right. I name human.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you.
All right. Doesn't matter, I guess. I'm going to cast flashback Ray of Revelation, taking a
Okay.
damage. Untap during my upkeep. I will flashback Krosan, taking a damage. Targeting, let's see. Yeah, targeting Hermit Druid and Unearth.
Okay.
So I'll shuffle these. Let's see. 1 or 2.
All right.
Or I guess this goes...
One is low, 2 is high.
And then...
So this would be the one that you draw.
The one that I draw. Okay.
You'll draw.
One is
so
low.
1 is low, 2 is high. It is low.
All right. All right. Draw. All right. Play land. Pass.
Untap. I will draw. I will cast Zombie Infestation.
Okay.
I will discard Squee and Buried Alive to make a token.
Yep.
And I'm going to flash back Cabal Therapy targeting you.
Yep.
And I'm going to name Hermit Druid.
All right. You got 2 Hermit Druids.
But I don't think that matters. Well, no, it does. It does. Yeah, past you.
Yeah, untap.
Because now Shapeshifter cannot copy Karmic.
Yeah, it does definitely matter. What can I do here? Untap, upkeep. Oh, Squee comes back.
Okay.
Draw. Oof. Oh, wait. Okay. Can I do this? Okay. I think I should go do this. All right. I tap black. Cast Unearth. Targeting Psychotog.
Okay.
Psychotog comes into play. I'm going to activate Psychotog, removing Unearth and Hermit Druid.
Okay.
Activate it, removing Hermit Druid and this land. Now Shapeshifter's on top. I will tap 2, take a damage. Cast Shallow Grave.
Okay.
So Shapeshifter ETBs as a Karmic Guide.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to return the Karmic Guide with the trigger.
Yep. And
then this Karmic Guide will return. I don't think it matters. Sure, this Palinchron.
Okay.
So it lands on top. And then I will just don't want to mess this up. I flashback Cabal Therapy targeting you, sacrificing Psychotog.
Okay.
I'm gonna name, I don't know, Swords of Plowshares.
Okay. You'll see Contamination.
Okay. And then, so now it's Shapeshifter is a Psychotog.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to exile the bottom of my, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And then I will exile Shallow Grave and Llanowar Waste, and then I'm going to exile Psychotog and Hermit Druid.
Okay.
So now Volrath has plus like 17 plus 17, and it's an
Sure.
Akroma.
All right. Well done.
Woof. Game.
Good game. Yeah.
That was a tricky one.
Yep. I did all I could right there. I think
That definitely threw me off. I thought I lost it right there, but
yeah, you needed exactly the 2 reanimation spells.
yeah, I got lucky.
And you pretty much needed the first turn Hermit.
Yep.
Because if you didn't have the first turn Hermit, I had turn 3 Engineer Plague to kill him. What I really needed, let's see where it is. 5 cards down, Coffin Purge.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
I don't know if you beat that.
Not with Hermit Druid, definitely not. I would have to do the classic Feb version, but that would be way slower. Oof.
Yeah, so I was looking for Coffin Purge like in game 2, especially because I had double contamination in my hand.
Oh my god.
But I mean, you could just answer it, of course. Yep. So yeah, I was trying to get the Wall of Roots out of the way. I probably misplayed. I had a chance to take down the Wall of Roots. But for some reason I forgot about, like, I started going after the Psychotog instead. That was a misplay. But I could have looped Krovikan Horrors to maintain contamination, even without a ZI.
Oh yeah, that's brutal. Damn, cool.
So did that, and yeah, you just were too fast for me. I did it all, but
that was tough to get through. Oh, you had 2 of them. Nice.
I have 3 in my deck.
3. Oof. That's a pretty cool card. I think it doesn't see that much play, I feel like, but it seems pretty good.
It doesn't, but so obviously you've seen pretty much the entire deck. I was never able to contamination lock you, but you're pretty resistant to that with the mana dorks. But my hedge against Graveyard Hate is Null Rod.
Oh yeah.
So I run 1 main, 2 in the side.
Nice.
So I have to run Graveyard Hate, which doesn't, use artifacts.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was wondering whether I should bring in like Artifact Hate or not, but sometimes it's tough to tell what people are going to bring in.
Yeah, didn't have that. I sideboard out a Snuff Out, especially the second game.
Yeah.
Sideboarded out 2 Duress. I had Firestorms in for the second game, but then I was like, I probably want Engineer Plague instead.
Yeah, Engineer Plague's good against Shapeshifter too, so. Yeah, I took out a Fiend, 2 Therapies, and a Llanowar Elves. Didn't seem great against you. But yeah, the Ray of Elevation really pretty good that second game. And
yep.
My daughter who's sick today, I'm kind of watching over her, so I might have to step away, but I'll let you know. All right, I will keep this. And let's bottom that one.
Okay. Play Duress and pass.
All right, I will draw. I will play Swamp and then Duress.
Oh, sad place. Zombie Infestation, Tribal Mongrel, Rootwalla, and Squee.
All right. Pass to you.
Okay. Draw. You can go.
All right. I will untap. I will draw. All right. So you have 2 Mongrels, Walla, and okay.
That's good.
Bloodstained Mire.
Yep.
Fetch 19. I'm gonna get Mountain.
Okay.
I will play Zombie Infestation.
Oh, nice.
I will discard Squee and Cabal Therapy to make a token.
Yep.
I will then sacrifice the token to Cabal Therapy you.
Yeah, your name will Walla, right?
I'll name Wild Mongrel, thank you very much.
Oh. Okay. Another
And
one.
then I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw.
Yes, baby, Eagle.
You can go.
Yes, just a minute. All right, 1 second. I gotta go check on my daughter. She just called me.
Sure.
Okay, I am back. Did you just pass?
Yes.
Okay. I will untap. I will get Squee.
Yep.
And I'll drop return. I will pass with 4.
Okay. Draw. Pass.
End of your turn, I'll discard 2 Squeeze.
Yep.
Make a zombie. Untap, keep Squeeze your turn.
Yep.
I will draw. I'll attack for 2.
Yep.
And pass.
Yep. Draw. CT.
Okay.
Take 2. And play a survival.
Very nice. Okay.
And you can go.
End of turn, make a token. Untap, Squeeze your turn.
Yep.
Draw. Attack for 4.
Yep. So,
I'll cast Gamble.
sure.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand. Do you want to roll for it or just pick a number?
Okay. 1, 2, 6.
All right, 1 over here.
Okay. So 3.
3. Bloodstained Mire.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Okay, I'll learn a waste.
Okay.
Discarding rock water.
Sure.
Yeah, we'll take a lot of damage. Fetch a wild mongrel and cast it. So I take 3.
Okay.
9.
Okay.
Play the Walla, and you can go.
End of turn, make a token.
Yep.
Untap, Squeeze, come back. And draw. Well, there's no another Bloodstained Mire, so I will tap that, go to 18.
Yep.
Grab a swamp. Attack for 6.
Okay, log one. Take
Okay.
2. Discard Roadwater to save the mongrel.
Okay. 6, and so then one of the tokens dies.
Yep.
You have 2 in hand. All right, let's see here. I think that's just the best play. Buried alive?
Yep.
Squee. Horror. Horror. Stacking like that. And then I will go to my instep.
Yep.
And the horrors will come back. That's your turn.
Okay. Chop. Draw. Cards in hand.
I have 6. You know of 2 Krovikan Horrors and you know of 2 Squees.
Yeah, that's a game. Yep.
Okay. All right, I think I keep this, and I will bottom that.
Okay. No, waste and pass.
I will draw.
Yep.
I'll play Swamp.
Yep.
I will therapy target you.
Sure.
I will name Survival of the Fittest.
Damn it. You got it.
All right.
Revelation, Horror, Arrogant, Mongrel, Net. Draw.
I'll best you.
Yep. Interesting choice here. Take a point and Cabal Therapy you.
Okay.
Zombie Infestation.
Volcano, Swamp, Squee, Therapy.
Okay. You can go.
Untap. I'll draw. I will play Volcano.
Yep.
I will therapy you and name Wild Mongrel.
Yep.
And then pass.
Okay. Chop this. 3 counters. Draw. Okay. Mongrel.
Okay.
You can go.
Untap. I will draw. Volcano and pass.
Okay. Chop. Draw. Swing.
All right. No blocks, no effects.
Okay. No effects. Just 2.
18.
Okay. Second main. No infestation.
It's pretty good.
You can go.
Untap. And draw. All right, 1 second.
Yep.
All right, so what can we do? I only have 2 mana. Swamp, Squee.
Sure.
Past you.
Okay. Draw. Sweet.
Block.
Okay. You can go.
All right. Untap. Squee returns.
Sure.
I'll draw. Squee.
Sure.
Therapy you. Second Squee.
I got to respond. Let's go with Zombie Infestation. Horror Narrow.
Okay.
Put it up.
I will name Ray of Revelation.
I have a Urborg in here.
I'm going to Coffin Purge your well, no, I'm going to Coffin Purge Krovikan Horror.
Sure.
And I'll pass you.
Tap.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, no blocks.
4.
All right, 14.
You can go.
Untap. Get Squee. And draw. I'm going to copy and purge the Brave Revelation.
Sure.
And play my own Zombie Infestation.
Okay.
I will pass you.
Cards?
1, 2, 3, 4, one of which you know Squee.
Okay. Stop. So, swing the top.
Okay, no blocks.
Okay. 12.
Mhm.
You can go.
I want to. I'll draw. I'll play Port.
Sure.
You'll play Null Rod.
Sure.
Buried alive.
Okay.
I'll attack it, stack it, so squeeze on top,
Sure.
and then I'll go to my end step.
And I will discard with some infestation, Voila, and Arangur.
Okay.
And put a zombie.
Okay. I get two rolls.
Okay. Tap. Draw. Move to combat.
Sure.
Everything.
All right. I will discard Horror and a Squee. I'll make a token. And I will block one of your tokens.
Okay.
So take
Pass.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I
Yep.
take 1 damage and pump the voila.
Okay. Yep.
What plus
1, 2, 6.
this one, and discard for the mongrel.
Yep. Little too slow. And I'll keep my 7.
Okay. Yeah, keep it 2.
All right. I'll start off with a Swamp and a Cabal Therapy.
Sure.
I'll name Zombie Infestation.
Come on, man. Last game you named survival and we had
Oh, man.
Duress, therapy, and lens.
Well, I missed. Past you.
Okay. Draw. And bind and Cabal Therapy you.
Okay.
Sign petition.
All right. You'll see Wasteland, Springs, Buried Alive, Contamination.
Okay. You can go.
Untap. I will draw. I'll play Wasteland. I'll take out the city.
Yep.
And then I'll pass.
Okay. Draw. Duress.
Okay. Sulfurous Springs. So you get Buried Alive or Contamination.
Contamination.
Okay.
You can go.
Draw. And Wasteland the city.
Okay.
Past you.
Draw. Helen, you can go.
Draw. Springs and
My turn?
Yep, your turn.
Okay. Draw. Swamp. Duress.
All right, we'll get Buried Alive. You'll see 2 lands.
Okay. You can go.
Draw. Port past you and stop on your upkeep.
Yep.
Port this one.
Okay. With this, you can go.
Tap. Draw. Bloodstained Mire. I will fetch 19. I got 8 more lands. Let's just get a Swamp. I'll play out a Horror, and then I will pass to you.
Okay. Draw. Take a point and cast your block.
Okay.
And you can go.
All right, untap. I will draw. I'll play Swamp.
Yep.
I will pass to you and stop on upkeep. And we will port the Llanowar Wastes.
Draw. And you can go.
Draw. Springs. Buried alive.
Sure.
I'll go to Mind Step, stacking for Squee on top.
Yep.
And then instead force. And on your upkeep, I'll port Waste.
Yep. Draw. You can go.
Okay. Upkeep, Squee comes back.
Yep.
Draw. I will attack for 2.
Yeah, take 2.
I'm going to therapy you.
Sure.
I'll name Survival of the Fittest.
Okay. To the grass, long realist, horror, and just Squee.
Right. Post combat, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll play another horror.
Mm-hmm.
And I will pass the turn.
Right. Tap. Draw. At that point, play one monk.
Okay.
And you can go.
Untap. Upkeep. I don't have any squeeze. I will draw. That's interesting. All right. All right, this is an interesting position. I'm going to flashback Cabal Therapy targeting you.
Sure.
I'm going to name Squee, Goblin, Nabob.
Great.
I'm going to Coffin Purge one of the Squees.
Okay.
And then flashback and take the other one.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to pass to you and stop on your upkeep. And port the wastes.
Okay. Draw. Ghost.
Okay.
Move to combat.
Sure. I'm gonna block the Wild Mongrel.
Sure. I will discard Horror.
Okay.
Pump the Rodois.
Response to the pump, I'm going to sacrifice Krovikan Horror to deal 1 to the Ruwala.
Okay. You can go.
In step, this horror comes back.
Mm-hmm.
I will untap and draw a turn. I will play a horror.
Mm-hmm.
And pass to you, stop on your upkeep.
I will return my.
It's always the worst time when something crashes. It's like it's just getting good. All right, so you have cast a horror.
Yeah, I have the life right because I'm touching the screen.
Okay. Yeah, I had myself at 19. Let's see. Did I take any pain? Except for I fetched once.
Okay. One attack with the mongrel. No, you
I
blocked.
blocked.
You blocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So, yeah. Okay. And I fetch. I don't know if you.
I did not. I saw you at 12. I did not see the fetch, but yeah, okay.
Okay.
All
right. Yeah, you can go.
All right. I will untap. I'll draw for turn. I will cast Buried Alive.
Sure.
All right. I will go to main step.
Mm-hmm.
And I will get 2 horrors back.
Yep.
And then on your upkeep, once we go there, I'll go ahead and port the Yavimaya Coast.
Yep. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Swing with the arrow.
Okay, I'll take 2.
You have in your graveyard 3 orange in hands, so in graveyard you have.
I have 2 Squees. I have Therapy, 2 Wastelands Contamination. I have 2 Buried Alives and a Bloodstained Mire.
Okay. Okay, I don't upgrade you.
Okay.
And you can go.
All right, I will untap. 2 in hand. I will draw. I will swing for 2.
Yep. 10.
Play Volcano.
Mhm.
And I am going to pass the turn.
No effects?
Nope.
Okay. Draw. I will play Zombie Infestation.
Okay.
In hand, you have 2. But
I have 2
I
under
don't know.
notes. Mhm.
Oh, okay. You can go.
Untap. I'll draw.
Yep.
Squee.
Sure.
One minute. All right, I'm back. I will play Zombie Infestation.
Sure.
And I'm going to pass to you.
Okay. Drop. Mm, I will play Deep Analysis.
Sorry about that. I still have my mic off. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. All right. 1, 2. Oh, I have Cabal Therapy. I flash trap therapy. You.
I have a response.
Okay.
So you have 4 in hand.
Yep.
Four in hand. I will discard 2 horrors, and I'm going to make a token.
Okay.
And then therapy resolves.
Zombie Infestation.
Zombie Infestation. You'll see Firestorm and Null Rod.
I was thinking on Firestorm. Yeah. Well, play city, take a point, and destroy the.
Okay.
Yep.
And in response to that trigger, I'm going to sacrifice Squee, and I'm going to deal 1 damage to you.
Okay.
And then Zombie Infestation will die.
Okay. You can go.
All right, end of turn. Horrors come back.
Mhm.
Untap. Upkeep. Squee returns.
Yep.
I'll draw. Firestorm.
Yep.
Discarding horror. Squee. I'm going to deal 4 damage to Mongrel, 4 damage to Realist, 4 damage to you, and 4 damage to me.
Okay. Yep.
All right, so I have you at 6. I go to 13. I will then attack in for 4.
That's a 2.
And then I will throw the token at you, and then the horror at you.
Oh, that was an aura. I thought it's 2 zombies. Sure. Yep. Good games.
Good games.
Yeah.
I was debating playing out the Null Rod, and then you had Tormod's Crypt the next turn.
Yeah, I did a mistake. I didn't remember I had a Cabal Therapy.
Mm-hmm.
So I could therapy you the horrors and Tormod grip you. Yeah, my bad.
That would have been quite good.
Yeah. Yeah, it's too hot here. My head is about to explode. Yeah. And I didn't draw any relevant spells in time. Survival, intuition, even a wonder.
That was that was a really weird game.
Yeah.
Because we both just like therapied ourselves, and Duressed
Yep.
ourselves into the ground. So
I forget completely about the Coffin Purge. It's an interesting card.
yeah, so I mean, it's graveyard hate that I can play with the Null Rod, because Contamination is the big lock right there.
Yeah.
So obviously I want Null Rod to protect against the opposing crypts and furnaces, but then also to shut off Mox Diamond, Lotus Petals, which all go around Contamination. So I took out 2 Duress for those guys. I trimmed 1 Contamination, because you can actually, it hurts you, but if you land a quick Infestation and just play that game, I need to play around that. Then I trimmed 1 Gamble and cut the 1 Snuff Out I have main deck.
Other card, but I think the Monk. Naturalize.
Yep.
I think another crit. And an array. And side out. One Rottweiler, 1 Therapy, 1 Horror, and 1 my one-offs. Bouncer, Gigabit, Genesis, Kill the Drake.
Sure.
Raider, and another Therapy.
Yeah, I think this match comes down to who can really stick their Zombie Infestation first and make the most use of it.
And what's amazing, you name Survival, and I had the Survival, and the other game you named Infestation, and I had the Infestation.
Yeah, well, I had the Contamination in hand that 3rd game, so my reasoning was that if you did have the Survival, I would try to Contamination lock you, so you can use Survival anyway, and that way Zombie Infestation was the more dangerous one at that point. All right, I think I can keep this one. I will
Awesome.
send that to the bottom.
All right, I will start with a Drifting Meadow. And
Ooh.
go ahead.
Drifting Meadow. All right, I will draw. I will play Bloodstained Mire. I'll fetch to 19.
Right.
I'm going to get a Swamp. And I will Therapy you.
That's fine.
I'll name Fluctuator.
I have no Fluctuator.
Okay. You're on red-white then.
I've got Lightning Rift, Renewed Faith, Eternal Dragon, Slice and Dice, Forgotten Cave, Mountain. Yeah, we said Forgotten Cave.
All right. Drifting Meadow is the Saga one, correct? It's
That's correct. That's
okay.
correct. Yeah, so if I were you, I would have also named Fluctuator.
All right, I will pass.
All right. All right, let's go Mountain, Lightning Rift, and
Okay.
I'll pass.
I will untap and draw. I'll play another Bloodstained Mire and pass to you.
And tap, draw. I'll play Forgotten Cave and pass.
I'll go ahead and fetch 18.
Yep.
Swamp. All right, and I will untap and draw. I'm going to play another Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to go to 17, grab a mountain for a Buried Alive.
Ooh.
Get a horror, Squee.
That sounds good. Well, not really, but I get it.
I'll go to my step.
All right, I will cycle Eternal Dragon.
Okay.
Search.
Yep. After you resolve that, I will get the horrors to my hand.
Okay, sounds good. Grab the planes. Tap.
Mhm.
Draw. Let's see here. I will play an Astral Slide.
Okay.
And also a Smoldering Crater.
Okay.
And pass the turn to you.
All right, let's untap. Squee comes back. I'll draw for turn. I'll play Springs. I'm going to play Krovikan Horror, and I'll pass.
Okay. My island, or sorry, not island. I'll play my planes. All sorts. The horror.
Okay. All right, 19.
And then I will pass to you.
Untap. Draw. How much does Eternal Dragon cost to return?
5.
5.
5 to return, 7 to play.
Okay. I'm going to play Wasteland, and I am going to take out the Drifting Meadow.
I will respond by cycling my Renewed Faith, and then
Okay.
Lightning Rift trigger, deal 2 to you.
All right, 17.
All right.
I will then play Squee and pass.
All right. Untap.
Mm-hmm.
Draw. Play Forgotten Cave.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
All right, untap, draw. I'll attack for 1.
I'll take it.
All right.
19.
I will play Horror and pass to you.
Okay. In step, I'll cycle the slice and dice, deal 2 to the horror.
Okay. I see. Are you using it to also deal 1 damage to each, or are you declining?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry. I didn't realize that was a May. Thank you.
So let's see just how this resolves first, because Graveyard Order comes into play.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I think the trigger's on the stack to deal damage, and then in response you Lightning Rift, so that deals 2 damage to the horror first, and then Squee dies. I believe that's how
I
it
believe
goes.
that's right. Yep. Awesome. Good to go to my turn, or?
Yep, you're all good. Yeah, that had been in my
Okay.
step. Horror will trigger next in step.
I will play another Lightning Rift.
Okay.
And pass the turn to you.
All right, in step, horror comes back, untap, upkeep, Squee comes back.
Yep.
And I'll draw. I'll play port.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Squee.
Okay.
I'll pass to you and stop on your upkeep.
End step, I will Enlighten Tutor.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yep.
I'm assuming the Enlighten Tutor is okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, sorry. I have a Fluctuator.
Okay.
Keep.
Oh, upkeep. We'll go ahead, port to plains.
That sounds good. And I will play my Fluctuator.
Okay.
And pass the turn back to you.
Untap. I'll draw. Play Springs. Attack for 1.
Yep. 18.
1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play horror.
Sounds good.
I will pass with 5.
All right, that sounds good.
And we'll stop on your upkeep, and we'll port the plains.
I will respond with a, well, I guess this is the way it goes. Decree of Justice.
Okay.
I'll cycle Decree of Justice.
Sure.
And then do it for 4.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Oh. New Battlefield Forge.
Okay.
And pass the turn to you.
All right, untap. Upkeep, draw. Interesting. Yes, that does not. So you have how many tokens?
4.
4 tokens.
Put it over here more prominently. I don't know if you can. I guess it's hard to see. Sorry.
All right. I'll go to attacks and swing with Squee Horror.
Got it. I'll take it. Go to 15.
All right. Post combat, I'm gonna sacrifice Squee to take out one of the tokens, and I will pass with 6.
All right.
Upkeep, we're gonna port the planes.
Okay, I'll add mana.
Okay.
Well, upkeep. I will take 1, go to 14, and
Okay.
return Eternal Dragon to my hand.
Okay.
I got a draw.
Mhm.
Let's see
Yes.
here. I'll attack for 3.
All right. In response, I'm gonna cast a Firestorm, discarding 2 Squees and 2 lands, and I'm gonna deal 4 damage to each of the tokens and to you.
So I got a 10.
Yes. And stack them like that. Okay.
And does it impact your creatures too?
It does not. No, it's targeted. So with the additional cost, I discard X cards, and then it deals X damage to X targets.
Got it. Got it. All right. I will. I'll go ahead and cycle my Eternal Dragon and deal 2 to your Krovikan Horror.
In response to that, I'm going to sacrifice him and deal 1 damage to you.
Sounds good. I'll go to 9. Search.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will pass.
I will untap. Squeeze comes back. Just a party around here. 1, 2, 3. Draw for turn. I'll play Squee.
Yep.
I will Flashback Therapy targeting you.
That's fine.
And I'll name Eternal Dragon.
Well,
Oh,
okay,
you already cycled it? Well, okay, well, you have
Yeah.
1 in hand. Okay. Or how many do you have in hand?
I have 2 in hand.
You have 2 in hand. Okay, so what do I want to name here? I'll name Swords to Plowshares.
I have Spark Spray and Humility.
Okay. So that is exiled. Care about Humility. I think I probably care about Humility. I tapped wrong, but I'm going to go 16. I'll therapy you and name Humility.
Okay.
I'll go to my end step. And Horror comes back.
Okay.
Upkeep, all port the
Untap.
caves. Port the caves. Or not the caves, Battlefield Forge. Sorry, Battlefield Forge.
Got it. All right, so I will. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go ahead and return the dragon. Add mana with the caves.
Sure.
And then I will draw.
Okay. Do you need to take damage off the caves, or do you have? No, you have 2 planes, don't you? Okay.
I have 2 planes. Yep.
All
right. 6. And how many cards in hand?
I have 4. And you know the 2 squeeze and the horror.
I'll go ahead and cycle Eternal Dragon, deal you 4.
Okay. I go to 12.
Search.
Yep.
There we go. And then I will pass to you.
Untap. Squee comes back. And draw. For next turn, do I want that in? One sec.
Take your time.
All right, I am going to go ahead and I'll tap like that. I'll go ahead and play a horror.
Okay.
And then I'll pass to you.
All right. Upkeep.
No effects.
Upkeep. I will go ahead and turn the dragon.
Yep.
Go to draw.
Mm-hmm.
Play Battlefield Forge.
Okay.
And pass to you.
All right, I will untap and draw. Attack for 2.
I will go ahead and cycle my Eternal Dragon, activating Slide and Rift Rift. So slide targeting your horror.
So horror, yep, horror's gone. And then you do a 4 to me.
And then deal 4 to you.
I go to 8.
All right, and I'll search.
Yep.
All right.
Post combat. Contamination.
So that's at the beginning of your upkeep.
At the beginning of my upkeep, I need to sacrifice a creature, and then now all of our lands produce only a single black mana when tapped.
Got it. And then at your upkeep, you sacrifice a creature. Is
I have
that
to
right?
sacrifice a creature. Mm-hmm.
Got it. I will respond. I will respond by cycling Renewed Faith
Okay.
and dealing you 2 damage with Lightning Rift.
All right, I go to 6.
Gaining 2.
And you're at 11. And then Contamination resolves. Well, you draw first. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then I'll tap my port for black because I can and play Zombie Infestation.
Very nice.
I'll go to my end step.
Okay.
Horror comes back.
All right. Untap.
Mhm.
Draw. I'll play a plains.
Mhm.
And pass to you.
In a turn, make 2 tokens. 3 Squeeze and Duress.
Yep.
Untap. Squeeze come back.
Mm-hmm.
Sacrifice a token to Contamination.
Yep.
And I'll draw. I'll swing for 4.
Yep.
Yep, let's do it. Buried Alive.
Mm-hmm. A lot of horrors. It's horrible.
And then I'll go to my end step and the horrors will come back.
Okay. All right, I'll go to draw. Yugi, Heart of the Cards. Play a Battlefield Forge.
Okay.
And go ahead.
Still in main phase, I'm going to make 1 token and then 2 tokens.
Alright.
And
Yeah, you got it.
horrors resolve, come back, make another. Mm-hmm.
I didn't fully appreciate that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it starts making zombies pretty quickly. I will go ahead, I will keep this, and I am going to send this to the bottom.
Awesome. I will start with a plains.
Okay.
And go ahead.
I'll draw. I will play Swamp. And I'll therapy you.
Yep.
I'm going to name Seal of Cleansing.
It's a good name. I have some lightning rifts and a bunch of land.
Okay. All right. I'll pass to you.
Like Battlefield Forge, take 1, lightning rift.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Untap and draw. I'll play Springs.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll therapy you and name Lightning Rift.
Oh, and I have another land.
All right, pass.
Tap. Draw. Play a plains. And then pass to you.
Untap, draw. Play Port.
Mm-hmm.
Buried Alive.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Squee goes on top.
Okay.
I'll go to man step.
I will cycle Secluded Step and deal you 2.
All right, 18. Horrors come back.
Awesome. Draw. Untap. For my turn. Play a Battlefield Forge.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Untap. Squee comes back.
Yep.
And I'll draw. I'll play Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play Zombie Infestation.
Yep.
I will make 1 token.
Yep.
I'll make 2 tokens. And I'll go to main step.
In step, I will cycle a blasted landscape and deal 2 to one of your tokens.
Okay. Token down. And then if in
And
step,
then-
horrors will come back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay. Yep, sounds good.
And stop on your upkeep, I'll port a forge.
Port a forge. I'll respond by cycling my blasted landscape and dealing 2 to your other dude.
Okay.
Draw.
Mhm.
And it's battlefield forge time.
Okay.
And go ahead.
All right, I'll untap. I'll get the squeeze back.
Yep.
Draw. Yeah, let's go turbo. Bear to life.
Oh boy.
Horror. Squee. Horror. Squee on top. All right, I will make 2 tokens.
Yep.
And I'll go to my end step.
During your end step, I will swords one of them.
Okay. I go to 20.
20.
And then I'll get 4 horrors back.
Sounds good. I will draw. I will cycle Eternal Dragon, dealing 2 to one of your zombies.
Okay.
Search.
Mhm.
Play planes, and then pass the turn to you.
All right, I will untap. 3 squeeze back. I'll draw for turn. There's what I want. Null Rod. Tapping this way.
No, Null Rod, so that.
So all
Okay, got
artifacts.
it. So any of my crypts are.
Correct.
Got it. Yeah. That's
I
nice
will-
insurance. I like it.
I'll make 1, 2, 3 tokens.
Okay.
It also shut off some Mox diamonds, which are really important for the contamination lock.
Got it. That makes sense.
I will go to my end step. And I will get 4 horrors back, and I'll stop on your upkeep.
All right.
Kappa Caves.
I will go ahead and cycle Decree of Justice for 2 and then hit a zombie.
Okay.
I'll draw off the Decree,
Mhm.
draw for my turn.
Mhm.
Play a Temple of the False God.
Okay.
And pass the turn to you.
Main phase, still I'll make 1, 2 tokens. And then go to end step. These 3 will come back. I'll then make 2 more tokens on end step.
Goes bananas, man.
Yep.
It's a lot of tokens.
Untap. Squeeze come back. 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3. And I'll draw. All right, you have 2 tokens. Okay. I'll go ahead and attack for 12.
I'll jump 2 of them and then take 8. So I go to 11.
Back. Yeah, I'll pass to you. And horrors come back.
Okay. Keep.
Upkeep, we'll go ahead, Porta Caves.
I'll go ahead and cycle Decree for 5.
Okay.
Off the cycle. Draw for my turn.
Mhm.
And pass to you.
Main phase still, I'll make 1 token, 2 tokens, 3 tokens.
Okay.
Paper Tiger can be a zombie here.
That sounds good. Got
I
a lot of
will, well,
zombies.
in step still, the horrors come
Yeah.
back. I will untap. Squeeze your turn. Draw. And attack with 9 tokens.
I will jump 5 of them and take what, 5. You said 9?
5, so 8.
Okay, got it. So I'll take 8 damage.
Mhm.
So I go to 3.
Post combat, I'll cast a gamble.
Yep. Hopefully you discard the contamination. Or
I'll
the
roll for it.
lightning bolt. Or the firestorm.
Just put a face up. I've never had 7 squeeze and horrors in my hand before. Sorry.
But no,
All right,
that's
shuffle
pretty
them up.
cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
It's not looking good. 1 in 10 chance of surviving.
Would you like to pick or would you like me to roll?
Yeah, you can roll.
Okay. Except my
I
daughter.
guess you've got so many cards in your hand. How about the one that's closest to the Sulfurous Springs?
This one. So there's
There we go.
this one. This one good
Yeah,
for you?
yeah, that one.
It's a Krovikan Horror.
Ah, so close. Good game.
Firestorm.
Yeah, I did put in the seals. I probably should have not probably. I definitely should have mulliganed my hand, but I was like, yeah, I'll do the gamble. So I had I think 5 enchantment destruction things in against you, and then obviously the graveyard hate with the enlightened tutors. I just I think I was sloppy on my keep. Sloppy on my keep that second game and game 1 reflecting I'm sure there's some things I could have done, but good games, man,
Good
and good
games.
luck in your next ones.
Well, thank you much. I would love to obviously make the playoffs with this one. I've been working on it for a while, but run 1 Null Rod main deck and then 2 extras in the board. Did that and then some Dystopias.
Nice Dystopias. That's a good card. Obviously can take out a humility. Do you typically? I think I saw a deck that splashed blue, like for careful studies or breakthroughs.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that? But at the end of the day, it sacked the like Rishadan Ports in the Wastelands. I'm just curious on your thoughts on that type of build,
Yeah,
or if you're really happy with the red black.
It's interesting. You then like the list does become pretty tight. And the one thing that I like about having like the horrors main deck, rather than just the squeeze, obviously, like when you get multiples, it's just insane and it snowballs so quickly. But just the ability to naturally have them in your hand with 8 copies in your deck, so you don't need Buried Alive in order to do it. You just need, 1 Squee or, a horror plus any other creature, and you can maintain Zombie Infestation that way. And then Gamble's just a good, flexible card, in there.
Got it. That makes sense. Super good insights. Well, it was good playing you as always, Mike, and until the next one.
All right.
And let me just make sure I'm going to deal out my opener and then double check my sideboard to make sure that's all good. Beautiful. All right, let's rock and roll here.
Right.
Let's see what we got.
I'll keep.
Okay. I will keep as well. Good luck.
All right.
All right. I'm going to start with a Sulfurous Springs, taking the damage for a red and go for a Goblin Lackey.
Okay.
And I'm at 19. I'll pass to you.
All right. Draw. I'll play Swamp and pass.
Okay. Let's draw. And I will attack with Goblin Lackey.
All right. No blocks.
Okay. I will put in a Goblin Matron.
Okay.
And let's go take a look here. I'm going to grab a Goblin War Chief.
Okay.
And then I'm going to play land for turn. Let's get that going here. Okay, we'll do the 3 there. So War Chief in hand. I'll play a Bloodstained Mire, take another damage for red, and play a Mog Fanatic and pass to you.
All right,
I'll
draw.
18.
I'll play Sulfurous Springs. Colorless,
Sure.
black, Zombie Infestation.
Sweet.
I am going to make a zombie. Krovikan Horror and Squee. And then I will go to my instep, and Krovikan Horror will come back to hand. And you're up.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to crack Bloodstained Mire on your instep.
Okay.
Going on to 17, I'm going to go get a mountain.
Okay.
And actually, get that one right there. What does Krovikan Horror do again?
So at the end of any turn, if it's in my graveyard with a creature card directly above it, it can go back to my hand. And then otherwise, it's a 4-mana 2/2 with the ability 1, sacrifice a creature to have Krovikan Horror deal 1 damage to any target.
Sick. That's sweet. Okay, so we go here. All right. In cards in hand?
So I have 5, one of which you know is horror.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to draw. Let's go for, that's a 2/2 zombie. Let's go for, play a Sulfurous Springs.
Okay.
And take a damage going down to 16.
Okay.
Playing said War Chief.
Okay.
And then I will swing with the team here.
All right. I will discard Krovikan Horror and another Squee to make another token.
Sure.
And I'm going to block War Chief and Lackey.
Okay, cool. I will then. Yeah, we'll do that. So I have 2 come through.
All right, 17.
And then pass to you.
All right, in step, Krovikan Horror comes back.
Sure.
Untap, I get 2 Squees.
Sure.
I'm
going to try to get this back into focus for you here. There it is.
I'm going to play Port.
Okay.
And I'm going to play a Buried Alive.
Okay.
Horror. Horror. And Squee.
Okay.
All right, so they'll go in the graveyard in that order.
Sure.
And then I will discard Krovikan Horror and 1 Squee. I'll make a token.
Sure.
And I will go to my instep, and the 3 horrors will come back.
Okay. Oh, you all set?
And you're passed, yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
that's my
cool.
instep, so.
Oh, no worries. Okay, let's draw. Let's do. Let's play Ancient Tomb.
Okay.
Then taking 2, going down to 14.
Okay.
To cast another Matron.
Okay.
And let's go grab. Let's see here. I'm going to grab a War Chief.
Okay.
And let's see, I have 2 cards in hand. I am going to pass to you.
So still in your main phase, I'm going to
Sure.
make 1 token and then 2 tokens.
Sure.
And then we can go to your the instep,
Sure.
and the 3 horrors come back.
Sure.
Untap, squeeze. I'll draw for turn. I'm going to play Sulfurous Springs. I will go ahead, play out a Krovikan Horror,
Sure.
and then I will go ahead and swing in for 8.
Okay. Let's take 8. I'm going to go down to 6.
All right. I will go ahead, make 1 token and 2 tokens. And then I'll go to the instep.
Okay.
All right. At instep, horrors come back.
Sure. Okay, let's draw. Let's go for. So you have how many? So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 power, 14 power here. I can block 6 of that. 3, 2, 4, 6, 8. If I play, that goes down to that. Okay, I'm going to take 3.
Okay.
Going down to 3 here. I'll cast the War Chief.
Okay.
I still have a colorless floating. Let's take a damage there for red. Go down to 2. And cast a Goblin Sharpshooter.
Okay.
2 cards in hand. And Then 2. Let's pass to you.
So main phase still, I'll make 1 token.
Sure.
And then 2 tokens.
Sure.
Stack like that. We'll go the instep. The 2 horrors come back, I'll immediately discard them to make another token.
Sure.
So Paper Tiger can now be another token.
Okay.
Untap. Squeeze come back. I'll draw for turn. And then we'll go ahead and swing with the team.
Okay, yeah, let's go to game 2. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll keep this.
All right, I'll keep this well.
Bottom this one.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go for, good luck. I'm going to go for a Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to crack it for a mountain.
Okay.
And grab a mountain. And I'm going to play a lackey and pass to you and just
All right.
shuffle.
Draw.
I'm at 19.
All right. Swamp and pass.
Okay. Okay. There. Okay. And draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And come attacking with lackey.
All right, 19.
Okay, I'll put in a Goblin War Chief.
Okay.
And then second main, I'll play a mountain and cast a Mog Fanatic.
Okay.
And pass to you.
I'll draw.
2 cards in hand.
I'll play Bloodstained Mire and pass.
Okay. Let's draw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's go for a Sulfurous Springs.
Okay.
Let's see here. Just a second. I'm trying to think this one out here.
Mm-hmm.
Take a damage.
Okay.
Go down to 18.
Mm-hmm.
Go for a Dralnus Crusade.
Okay.
And then I will swing with the team here.
Okay. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
Go to 12.
Okay. And I will bring in a Goblin Matron.
Okay.
And let's go grab. I'm gonna go grab. Let's grab a Ringleader.
Okay.
And I'll pass to you. No cards
I will
in hand.
draw. I'm going to play Wasteland. I will fetch to 11.
Okay.
I will grab a mountain. And just one. Just can you read me Drowned News Crusade?
Yeah, absolutely. So all goblins get +1/+1, are black, and are zombies in addition to their creature types. So
Okay.
they become
I just
goblin
wanted to make sure that
zombies.
they were, yeah, in addition to the types. So I will Engineer Plague and I will name Goblin.
Okay, so we're now back to the original power and toughness as
Correct.
marked.
And I will pass to you.
Okay. Ringleader in hand. Let's draw. Okay. Let's play a Skirk Prospector.
Okay.
And then swing with the team here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I go to 5.
Yeah, and then I'll bring the Ringleader into play.
Okay.
And then we'll reveal top 4.
Mm-hmm.
Sharpshooter, my tech of Burning Wish, and then War Chief here.
Okay.
And so then I'm gonna I'll put Sharpshooter into play, taking a damage.
Okay.
Down to 17 and pass to you.
All right, I will untap. I will draw. I will play an Engineer Plague and named Goblin.
So you are at 12, you said?
I'm at 5.
Okay, I'll ping you in response with Sharpshooter.
Okay, go to 4.
And then the Sack Mob Fanatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
3.
and then Sack Matron through Skirk Prospector.
Okay.
Ping with Sharpshooter and do
Yep.
that. Yeah. Okay. 7. Yeah, I'll keep this.
I'll keep this one as well. All right, good luck. I'll start off with the Bloodstained Mire. I will fetch to 19.
Sure.
I'm going to grab a mountain to play a gamble.
Sweet. I remember hearing Ben Wheeler say that Gamble is basically Entomb wearing a cowboy hat.
It's not too bad when you have a bunch of Squees in your deck.
Yeah.
I might actually want to Entomb Squee. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in hand. Do you want to roll or just pick?
Yeah, we can. You can just pick one.
All right, 1's over here. I'll go ahead.
Let's go with 4.
Okay. You want to pick 4?
Oh yeah. All right. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Zombie Infestation.
Okay, cool.
And I will pass to you.
Okay. And so draw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's play a mountain and a lackey.
Okay.
And pass to you.
Untap and draw. I'll play Urborg Volcano and pass.
Okay. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's come attacking with lackey.
All right, 18.
And I'm going to put in a ringleader.
Okay.
So we have sharpshooter, siege gang commander, gem palm incinerator, and a mountain.
Okay.
Okay, so these go down here. Put these into hand. Then I'll play a Mog Fanatic.
Okay.
And then I'll go to Wasteland the Urborg Volcano. Okay. And pass to you.
I'll
with
draw.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards in hand, 3 of which you know.
All right. I'm going to play Bloodstained Mire. I will sack, go to 17.
Okay.
And I will play out a Null Rod and then pass.
Sure. Okay, let's draw. Oh, do you mind if I pick my hand up?
Yeah, go for
Actually, I'll keep these right down here that you know about.
Mm-hmm.
So I have 5 in hand here. Let's go for let's play a Sulfurous Springs.
Okay.
And then come attacking with the team here.
For 13.
Okay. And I'll put Siege Gang Commander into play.
Okay.
And then put 3 goblins.
Okay.
Then second main, going to let's play a let's do. Let's do this. Play Skirk Prospector.
Okay.
Sack one of the goblins to add a red and a colorless, and play a pile driver. And then pass to you. I have 4 cards in hand, 2 of which you know are Gem Palm and Goblin Sharpshooter.
Okay. Untap. Let's draw. That's something. Let's play a port.
Sure.
I'll play a plague, and I will name Goblin.
Let's go for. I'm going to respond. Let's sack these 2 goblins for double red. Cycle a Gem Palm.
Okay.
Targeting my Goblin Lackey to draw.
Okay.
And then sack to ping you for 1.
All right, 12.
And then these all hit the bin.
Siege Gang is in play. Siege Gang.
Oh, right. Oh, my mistake. Yeah.
All right, I will pass.
Okay. Let's draw. Okay. Let's see. You know about Sharpshooter. Then we have. Let's go for. Let's play Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's attack with the team here.
All right. So I take 6.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah. 0. Yeah, pile driver 0.
He's 0 and then comes in for 4, and so yeah, it'd be for 6 total. Okay, cool. And then second main, let's go for. Take a look over here. And what are you at again?
I'm at 6.
6. Okay. That is potential. I'll play a Goblin Matron. It dies immediately to state-based effects.
Sure.
We get a tutor. I'm going to go for a Goblin King.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you.
Untap. And draw. All right, you've got it. I lost to gamble.
Oof. Brutal.
Yep. Ah. That's too bad. All right, I got to win my last one then. Oh well.
I have full faith in you. You missed. I didn't get a chance to do any of my spicy tech of Burning Wish in Goblins, but it has been very fun to tinker with it. I won a game off of a Living Death Burning Wish, but I think it's largely been a little quirky because Burning Wish isn't a goblin you can attack with.
Sure.
And so you got to take the good with the bad, but yeah, I think I've ever played against a Zombie Infestation deck. Those things are so sweet.
Yeah, so I beat Jeff, who's also on Goblins. And yeah, sadly, if I think I'm on the play in game 2, I triple plague in game 2.
Oh,
but sometimes that's not too slow. So you didn't see my, spicy lockup with Contamination.
Is that that's when someone deals damage to you, you kill it, right?
No, everything is just produces black.
Oh, right. Just like how I didn't get a chance to play my tech against, well, it wouldn't have really mattered against you or anybody, but I have 2 Cabal Slavers in this deck.
Mm-hmm.
They're not goblins, but whenever a goblin deals damage to a player, that player discards a card from their hand.
Mm-hmm.
And so the idea is that it's supposed to be against like random combo decks that don't really care about taking damage in the early turns.
Okay.
And then if you can get through, then maybe you have to have force somebody to discard a bunch and everything like that. It's obviously a curse in the mirror, but if you can get to them before they get to you, then that's not too bad.
Sure.
So that wraps up Zombie Contamination, and my only regret is that I don't have a 6th round to show you guys. My last opponent, he wasn't able to find a time to schedule, and he ended up conceding the last match. He was 0-3 at the time, and so I do officially on the scoreboard have a 4-2 record, which is good enough to win the pod, and yeah, there were just 5 matches played, but to give you a rundown of what happened later, you can, and in the top 16, you can find these matches on Andrew Walker's YouTube. Might as well watch, but I ended up making top 4 with this. I battled through Alurin, Rock, and eventually fell to Goblins in the top 4. So otherwise, I mean, this deck felt very smooth and performed, incredibly well through the league. I felt I definitely messed up against Hermit Feb. I unfortunately named the wrong card with Cabal Therapy the second time around. I could have taken out both the Reanimate and then the Shallow Grave to be able to prevent him from actually going off in the first place. And I just got, I chose too quickly naming the Hermit Druid and didn't see the line where he could eventually just win, even through that. So that's the deck for you. I've received a lot of great feedback, from players, with this. I think it's definitely something which can be competitive in the Premodern environment, a little bit different. Adding Contamination into the Zombie Infestation engine just gives this deck another dynamic, which opponents have to be able to respect. If they take out the Contamination, they can just die to the aggro zombie plan. But then if they try too hard to fight against the zombies, they can find themselves locked out with the Contamination. As far as flex spots, if you guys want to just tinker with the list, there's definitely some things which you can do. I think you could cut 1, maybe even 2 Duress, depending on what you plan to face against, to get some more onboard removal. You can trim down like at least 1 Rishadan Port to add in another swamp. The deck only effectively has 9 swamps to be able to enable Snuff Out, but yeah, you could definitely do that. You can also just cut Snuff Out for Vendetta. I ran this at the same time that I was playing in the Super Gauntlet, and the Gauntlet has a lot of Dreadnought decks within it, which Vendetta is not your most ideal target for a Dreadnought. Snuff Out's a lot better against Not, but if you're expecting Medley Mages or just Goblin Lackeys, anything like that, Vendetta does just as fine. And other than that, yeah, you might be able to cut, one of the horrors, or one of the squeeze. That's usually enough to be able to, enable the engine. I do like having the full 8, just because it's nice not having to rely on Buried Alive, to have the zombie, when you naturally have the Zombie Infestation, the likelihood of you having, a horror or squee to get things going, that's really helpful. Sideboard can always be adjusted depending on what you expect to face. I wouldn't mind going down to Engineer Plague for something like a Firestorm or even a Pyroclasm. Engineered Plague can be just too slow against Goblins in particular. Most black decks are going to be ritual-based decks, in which case Engineered Plague is a lot more crippling. But yeah, not having the dark rituals to power them out, it can just be a little bit too slow sometimes. So those are some things to keep in mind. Otherwise, I liked having, the 1 Null Rod in the main deck, the 2 in the sideboard, Coffin Purge as the anti-graveyard hate right there. I never felt like I was in a place where I needed Tormod's Crypt or any of like Phyrexian Furnace, anything like that. So anyway, I hope you guys really enjoyed the league. I had a lot of fun putting this deck together and working on it, and just talking to other members of the community with it. So yeah, if you're interested in the deck, please let me know your thoughts. And if you plan to build this deck yourself and to play it, I'd love to hear your experiences playing it yourself. And otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.